Hello folks, my name is Josh Taylor and I'd like to welcome you to the 12th Annual Telling Tales Festival and our first ever virtual gathering. Whether you are a veteran fan who has been to the festival or whether this is your very first time joining us, we are so happy to see how stories connect us, no matter how far apart we live. Speaking of where we live, the Telling Tales Festival happens in a place where people have lived and told stories for thousands of years. It is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee, the Anishinaabe, the Huron-Wendat, and the Neutral peoples. Today, it is home to the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, the Six Nations of the Grand River, and to many other Indigenous people from across Turtle Island. We recognize our responsibility to learn about their rich history so that we can better understand our roles as caretakers, neighbors, and friends. With a good heart and mind, we honor the sacred Indigenous tradition of storytelling by presenting our program today. Miigwech, Nyawe, and thank you. This episode is called Kindness and Caring. Today we are going to talk about the ways we can be kind to each other. We're going to do a craft and meet some new friends. Be sure to watch the whole episode and look for the Telling Tales rabbit hopping across the screen with a special code word. Spot the word, then enter it on the Telling Tales website contest page for your chance to win a book from one of today's authors. Let's get started. Please help me show kindness by welcoming Monique, who is going to show us how wonderful we feel when we are kind. Monique Gray Smith has won lots of awards. She is proud of her Cree, Lakota, and Scottish heritage and of her twin daughters. She is very famous, kind, and believes love is the best medicine.
Tansei. My name is Monique Gray Smith, and I'm coming to you today from the beautiful traditional territories of the Lekwungen-speaking peoples and the Wasanich people. You may commonly know where I live as Victoria in British Columbia, and I'm grateful to be a visitor here on these territories, to be able to write here, to play with my children here, to raise my children here, to love here, that these lands have been very beautifully taken care of and stewarded for generations and generations. And I hope that wherever you're watching this from, that you too have many reasons why you're grateful to live where you live. I am the author of this new book that's coming out called When We Are Kind. And I'm going to read to it. I'm going to go all the way through it, and then I want to come back and we'll look at a couple of pages. So again, it's called When We Are Kind. I'm the author, Monique Gray Smith, and the beautiful human who drew the pictures, the illustrator, her name is Nicole Neardhart, and is published by Oka Book Publishers. I am kind when I help my family. I am kind when I share with my friends. I am kind when I take my dog on an extra long walk. I am kind when I help my neighbor. I am kind when I bring food to my elders. I am kind when I only take from the earth what I need. I am kind when I take care of myself and get a good night's sleep. I feel joy when my family and I are kind. I feel happy when my friend is kind to me. I feel comforted when my cat is kind to me. I feel loved when my elders are kind to me. I feel grateful when the earth is kind to me. I feel respectful when I am kind to myself. When we are kind, we remember we are all related. When we are kind, there's so many possibilities that kindness can bring in order for us to be with each other, to be friends, to be community members, to be part of a family, to care for the land and to care for the water. Not only to be kind to others, but allow ourselves to be kind, receive that kindness from people, and to be kind to ourselves.
Thanks, Monique. When I'm kind to others, it makes me feel great inside. How do you feel about being kind? Up next, we have a song from my friend Christopher.
I'm my friend Christopher, and this is my song. When you walk with a friend, you take every step together. When the weather is fair, when it could be better, there's time and place, you know you'll see their face. So you walk through the cold and rain. When you get to the end, you want to go back again, just to walk with a friend. When you walk with a friend, you know someone's gonna be there waiting on your way every day. They'll call you if you're hesitating. Come on, every dog that sniffs, every tree you see is a sign along the way. Says, world is mine, this world is fine, 'cause I'm walking with a friend today. Someone take a walk. When you walk with a friend, you'll have someone there to see. When you find a lucky dime, or lose your balance and scrape your knee. With a friend who's there, you got someone who cares to split a chocolate bar or share bad news. With the two of you, you know what to do, so you'll never have lonely blues. No, I'll never have lonely blues when I'm walking with a friend like you.
That was terrific. Thank you, Christopher. Up next, Ted and Ruth are going to tell us what happened when a little girl named Emma lost Squeezy, her favorite pet in the whole world, in their story, Friends for Real. Between them, Ted Staunton and Ruth Ohi have written and illustrated over 100 books for kids. Ruth was once a summer camp counselor, and when he's not writing, Ted plays the banjo. They are also friends for real.
Hi, my name is Ruth Ohi.
And I'm Ted Staunton.
And we're here today to talk and draw about kindness and caring.
And to do that, we're going to use the new book that we've created together. This is a story about Emma and Frank. Emma has a favorite stuffy named Squeezy. He's a character too. Squeezy is Emma's pet and her best friend because pets are friends too. But one day, Emma loses Squeezy. He sails away in the park, and now Emma has to find a new friend. Well, Ruth has drawn some wonderful pictures of characters that Emma hopes might become her new best friend. There's a moose who loves wearing costumes, And there's a giraffe who loves bedtime stories, but is kind of scared of the dark. And some others that I'll leave you to discover when you look at the book. But I will tell you that Emma does find a great new friend. Now, to write the story, of course, I had to think about what makes a friend. One of the characters tells us what he thinks makes a friend in the book, but it got Ruth and I thinking too about what makes a friend for us. So, Ruth, what makes a friend for you?
Oh, for me, my best friend, there are all sorts of friends. My best friend is my husband, actually, and we are totally opposite in so many things. But we do agree and think alike for the big, important things in our life.
Well, that's cool. So opposites can attract also. That's neat. Well, I think for me, a friend is somebody who shares. It's someone who makes me laugh. Huggable is good. And maybe all those are ways of saying that a friend is someone who has a kind of flashlight for when things are gloomy. And I guess that's a way of saying that friends are all about kindness and caring. So Ruth and I thought we would like to share an activity with you. I'm going to do a song about friends that you can help us with at home. But Ruth, why don't you explain a little bit what you're going to draw?
For my drawing demo, I thought maybe we could draw some new friends for Frank and Emma. And I like to base them on my favorite shape, one of my favorite shapes, a circle. And let's start.
Okay, so I've got my banjo. You can almost see it in the frame of the picture. And I bet this is a song you've heard before. Let's give it a try. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Let's see if you can sing along with me. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. See if you can clap along or sing along on your own. Let's sing it one more time. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Let's see what Ruth drew. It's a whole bunch of friends sharing a story.
Can you think of some other friends that we could draw for Frank and Emma to meet? Maybe they don't have to be based on a circle, maybe a square or a triangle or even a scribble. Please do send in any new friends that you draw to the Creativity Club at Telling Tales. We'd love to see what you came up with.
And if you share those pictures, I hope you'll share our story too.
And we hope we made some new friends today. Thanks for listening.
Bye, everybody.
It makes me happy that Emma made a new friend. And you know what? That story got me thinking about someone that I would like you to meet as well. Let's give him a call. His name is Gabe, and he's very cool, very special, and really kind and caring.
Hi, Gabe.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, your story, your book is absolutely inspiring. You wrote a whole book at your age, a whole book. That's amazing. Wait, how old are you?
9.
9. Man, 9 years old, wrote a book.
I'm turning 10 in October.
Oh, okay, well, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Our episode today is about kindness and caring. I was wondering, what does kindness mean to you, and how do you show kindness to your friends and family?
Like, just make someone happier than they were before, and the simplest way to do that is just a smile.
Just a smile, yeah, starting with a smile. That's great. That's great. Thank you so much. So, we know that you have the nickname Iron Gabe. So how did you get it, and what does that mean?
I was given the name Iron Gabe from two superheroes, Spider-Man and Iron Man.
Ooh, I know them.
They made the name from sharing a port, which is like a reactor from Iron Man.
Oh,
and,
like Dark Reactor.
Yeah, and some Spider-Man blood, so I could fight my villain.
Oh, awesome. And your villain?
His name is Lukey.
Lukey, yes, yeah, Lukey. Why did you write your book, and what are you hoping that people get from it?
Well, I started writing my book. It's actually a speech I wrote in a school public speaking competition. I made it to the semifinals.
Yeah,
and
you did. All
two
right.
illustrators offered to draw my characters. My friend's grandfather printed and donated 600 copies for us to raise money for my favorite camp called Camp Trillium.
That's super cool. That is super cool. Well, Gabe, I'm super impressed by you, and if I have some villains to get at, I'll give you a shout, and hopefully you can fly by and help me out. Yeah, is that cool?
I'll just get my superhero costume on.
Oh yes, of course, you got to keep your secret identity. That's that's superhero 101, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Gabe. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk. And I'm gonna read your book over and over and over again, and hope to see you flying in the skies soon. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
I don't know. It's hard to see with your background there. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Awesome.
I'll ring it for you.
Yeah, please do.
It's loud, so. It's really loud.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Gabe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Buddy.
Gabe is a very kind kid. I bet you're kind too. It's really important to be kind, but sometimes it's hard to show kindness to someone who seems mean, who we think might be a bully. But what if we're wrong about that? Lana is here next to ask the question, what if Bunny's not a bully? Lana Button has won a whole bunch of awards, and her books have been translated into many languages. She has 3 grown-up daughters, a cat, a dog, and a traveling husband. She is happiest when she is telling stories to kids.
Hi everyone, I'm Lana Button, and I'm very excited to be here at Telling Tales Festival to talk with you today about kindness and caring, which is what my book, What If Bunny's Not a Bully, is all about. When we are with our friends and everyone's getting along, everyone is sharing the stuff, everyone's playing what they want to play, we're being and saying really nice things to each other, it's really the best feeling. But things don't always go that way when we're with our friends. Sometimes we get off track. And that's when we really have to dig deep and think about kindness and caring so that we can get back on track. And that's what happens with What If Bunny's Not a Bully? Because everybody is playing together and having a great time, except for Bunny, because they've decided that Bunny is the bully. There's Bunny, there's the bully. She looks extra mean today. Stick together, everyone. Make sure she stays away. And Christine Batuz is the illustrator for the story, and she did a fantastic job because I think you really can see the look on the characters' faces and kind of know how they're feeling. And when I look at Kitty, and Kitty's eyes are looking back at Bunny, I think she's not quite so sure about what Gertie's saying. To me, she looks like she has a feeling in her tummy that thinks, you know what? I think I need to think about this a little bit more. And that feeling in your tummy is called intuition. It's a helper feeling that says, hey, I need to stop and think about this for a second. And so Kitty asks some more questions, like, why is she the bully? What'd she do and what'd she say? And Gertie says, oh, Bunny is a bully. It's just always been that way. But Kitty wants to know, how do you become a bully? Are you born a bully? Do you catch the bullies? Do you learn how to be the bully? And when you are the bully, do you stay the bully? Even when you're old and gray? And that's an upsetting thing for Kitty, because that would be an awful thing. And she says, please don't call me bully. I would hate to have that name. Then I would be the one left out and be the one you blame. And Gertie says, don't be silly, Kitty. We would never act that way. Then we would be the mean ones if we never let you play. And then I think they're finally starting to think about Bunny and how she's feeling. And this is where the kindness and the caring come in. Because with some more thought, they think, hey, you know what? Maybe we don't run away. What happens if we stop, stay? Bunny comes over and says, well, I'm feeling sorry, and I'm wondering, can I play? And then they decide that, you know what, all friends make mistakes every now and then. I want to see what happens if we all just try again. I think that that's a great world that we live in when we give our friends and we give people a chance to try again. Because you know what? We all make mistakes. I make mistakes. My grandma makes mistakes. Your dad makes mistakes. The principal makes mistakes. And your friends make mistakes. So if we let them know about the mistake and give them some space, give them a chance to say, I'm sorry, then we can try again. So the big rule that I have when we're getting along with our friends is no names. Can you say that? No names. Because really nobody likes to be called a name. Nobody wants to be called the bully. When you say that, then they might not think they have the space to say, I'm sorry. So tell them what you don't like. I don't like it when you say that. That makes me sad when you do that. And then give them space. And they'll have a chance to say, oh, I'm sorry. Guess what? Sometimes it's you who has to say I'm sorry. When you realize, I made a mistake there. I'm sorry. And then you get a chance to try again. And then we will all live in a community with kindness and caring. I want to thank Telling Tales very much for giving me a chance to talk with you today. See you later.
Wow, that goes to show how important it is not to rush to judgment about people. Like the old saying goes, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Get it? Because it's telling tales? Anyways, I think I remember learning that in school, but it feels like a long time since I was in class. Maybe it feels that way for you too. So let's remember our school friends by paying a visit to the schoolhouse at Westfield Heritage Village. Hi everyone, I'm at Westfield Heritage Village and I'm in front of the old schoolhouse. Westfield is an awesome collection of over 35 historical buildings that show us what life was like in Ontario almost 200 years ago. Let's head into the old schoolhouse. Our friend Mamie is going to teach us how to make a craft. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Mamie. I'm the school teacher at Westfield Heritage Village in the schoolhouse. I have a craft to show you, and it's going to make a little package that you could put a tiny gift in to share with someone. So what you'll need really is a piece of paper that's a square, or maybe a piece of fabric. The size of paper doesn't matter. It could be newspaper that's really bigger. And this is what we need to do. It's a folding task, and so you fold it first so that you make a triangle like that. The long side low take one point and very carefully fold it over to the middle of the opposite side. You see it was straight across the bottom. You take this point, bring it over so it's just in the middle of the opposite side. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other point. You're going to take it, bring it across over top to the middle of the opposite side, and then take one of the triangles at the top and bring it down. And you see you have a little pocket, a little container that you could put something in that you want to share with someone. And it might be candies that you want to share with somebody. If you happen to have some cookies, you might drop a cookie or two in. If you wanted to give them a little gift, something like a candle, or we have some potpourri here. And this one was made out of fabric and tied with a ribbon. That's potpourri that's in that one. So after you put your little gift in, just close that flap, and then with a piece of string or a ribbon, tie it shut. You might need someone to help you hold it while you tie it. And if you like, you can take a little card like this and write a little message to Mom or to my friend Carol, and then it's just something to share with them, with somebody that you'd like to keep in touch with.
I didn't know you could make a basket from paper or cloth. Why don't you post pictures of your baskets on the Telling Tales Creativity Corner? Hopefully you have more luck than I did. Let's stay back in time with a story from Maika Harper about how two friends, the walrus and the caribou, looked when they first came to be. Maika was born and raised way up north in the Arctic. When she's not writing books, she is a TV star who you might know from APTN's hit show Mohawk Girls.
Hello, my name is Maika Harper, and I thought that I wanted to share the kindness and caring throughout my book with my daughters, because kindness and caring is a theme that resonates with my book, because the main character realizes that there's a little bit of disharmony with two animals, and she decides to change those two body parts to create harmony. And she actually realizes that one of the animals was quite mean, and so she kind of scolded him because of this. And so I think it just kind of resonates with my daughters, because I really thought that it would be fun to incorporate, I really love history, and this is actually a mythological story about creation and amongst my people. So I found it really kind of resonated with me on that aspect, but also because it really does show just kind of the silly side of being kind and sweet and making sure that you're kind of good to everybody, and the harmony that that creates within the world is really special. And so I thought that was something that I really wanted to incorporate with my daughters, because I thought it was really important. So that being said, I thought everybody should remember just to be kind and think about others, especially during the times that we're in. I feel like this is such a good time to check in on your neighbors, to make sure everybody's okay, and just to spread some caring. Bye for now.
Thanks, Maika. I guess just like my basket, this story reminds us that things don't always go the way you plan at first. So we have to remember to be kind with ourselves too. Thank you, folks. Don't forget to enter the bunny's code word on the Telling Tales contest form. Oh, and remember to be kind to yourself and everybody. See you next time. Thanks for joining us, and remember to visit our website for more events and to upload your artwork, your writing, your videos, and your ideas to the Telling Tales Creativity Club. Telling Tales is all about the joy of discovering how stories connect us. Tell us what you thought of this episode by filling out the survey on the Telling Tales website, and you could win a book from one of today's authors. See you again.